ra điểm gì chứ không không ra. Đấy rồi, đứng thấy nhỉ. Đấy rồi. Đấy. Whoa.
They got a bucket brigade going. looking for that special effect, see?
Basically, you're going to end up with a shape. And then on top of that, those little ones are great.
No, both of you. See? He'll want to come up. I don't want you up here.
Name.
Aquí, mire. ¿Qué le echamos? Es una adobe que va. Ahí está.
الصف ثاني هو؟
لا آخر.
آخر؟
hard to know.
لا فاضل واحد. أيوة فاضل واحد يا. تعرف وين نظرية؟
فاضل واحد.
والله
هبهبة شوي
ما بتمشي المنع معروفة لك مولاي بالنسبة بس سيب على كده سيب أنا هذا موزن ما تجوبش كده
Go all the way to the corner.
There's a round down there that's about 4 or 5 feet long.
there's somebody there.
Okay, so we run boards.
I went up on top. There's one square shovel. No.
They're shaky when they're huge. There's a short shovel.
This one?
Is that what you want?
Maybe on the scaffold. Step out here on the scaffold on the outside.
Come on, he's working too hard. Slow him down. He's 80 years old. Take it easy. Not much. Well, you could really crank them out.
Will be. Haven't got one. Paul?
You want some mud over here?
Savar, ask if they need another load. I got 2 wheelbarrows.
Serve the master first.
Look at that end there. The coursing on it?
On the right?
Yeah, and right at the end, you see the top 5 courses? They're not bonded. See right where the corners run into?
For fun. You are coming down?
You are going up.
No.
Me going up. Then that is. Jog, jog, jog. Jog away.
Whoa. Okay, we put some over here.
It'll hurt yourself, guys.
Nope, you kill.
Oh, we're serious. So how did you walk?
Back in the 80s, I had him a couple years ago. He's not.
I'm not going up this way. You don't need to follow me. Daddy, you can follow him.
استنى استنى
We can use some mud up here.
Where are we going?
استنى شوف يا اخو بس
This side?
This just makes an orange here.
Is an ash.
Nothing. Excuse me. In the back wall, huh?
Yes, we do. Okay.
It doesn't. I wonder why it doesn't show.
No, it is near friend. It is just a square here.
Yeah.
This is
Good
one.
morning.
Up to that.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Hassan,
We have here.
give us your insights here.
What are you doing, my dear friends? Good morning.
Good morning. What is
يسعد صباحك. العم علاء.
Independentes. Let me see. So you were doing this here?
We are right here
You
trying
are
to
right
figure
here. Can I have your pencil, please? The dome will lie on the square. So, if this were there, it doesn't have anything to do with that. Because you have, this is the dome is from there.
And this here is a doorway. This is the door.
I know that.
Right?
But the wall is here, this is the dome. And this is the doorway here. and you come in and you have this here and this there. So this is similar to that, and this is similar to that. But you wanted to have another one here?
No, that
who
Ala,
wrote?
Ala,
My question-
because Ala demanded that, and I.
No.
This would be an arched door.
Comes
From
up
outside.
straight, right? These
You have here, you see,
Ala,
تعال
نعم
هنا
أنا هنا
تعال انت بتقول هنا يا علاء
أيوه
بتاع دي شوي بيقول لي انت عاوز تعمل عقود تانية هنا
أنا
علشان
فين؟
ايه؟
هنا اهو مكان ده.
ليه؟
ده مش في عقد هنا؟
لا ما فيش.
لا ما فيش
يبقى
عقد.
حيط عدلة؟
عدلة ودي كمان حيطة عدلة.
لا دي مالها دي عدلة دي ودي عدلة.
Please don't touch the design. It is impossible.
I respect every line.
No
you-
line.
I
Please.
respect every line.
No. The design. Mamma mia. Never mind. Now Allahadin
يبقى باب
Mustapha.
ده بيه.
Allahadin
هو ده باب
Mustapha.
يا عم.
ده باب
ده المدخل.
ده باب ده.
استنى بس عليا. احنا ده المدخل.
ايوه ده المدخل يا بيه.
باب.
أيوه كده.
وهنا كمان.
وهناك باب ده. وهناك
بس
باب.
ما تغيروش حاجة أبدا.
لا ما نغيرش.
لا.
So we will come up as per
Never mind.
This is our house.
ده باب وده باب.
ده باب وده باب.
خلاص.
امال انت ليه كان بيقول لي شوي بيقول لي ان انت
قال افتكروا عقد قلت يطلع
لا،
قالوا
لا،
عقد كبير ده على ده قالوا نعمل عقد.
علشان هو مش فاهم الرسم لكن انت بقى
انا فهمت. خليت بالي عليه.
اعمله معروف.
خلاص.
خلاص.
Okay, as previous.
The dimensions of this arch on the outside from the. Can I see the drawing, the elevation, please?
We got it.
Is it a flat door or an arch door?
It's an arched door.
Here. It is a segmental arch.
تقدر ارتفاع القبة على كم يا بيه؟
Allahadin Mustapha.
نعم ادي ارتفاع القبة.
انا حدي لك ارتفاع
القبة التحتانية الواطية مش اللي فوق.
Just a minute, please. We have 4 meters. How much do you have? Would you kindly from here to there?
It's
No, not from top. From here.
From here, from the beginning.
From the springing. Let me.
1 meter 60. 1 meter 60. 4.
This is the scale.
4. Yes.
This is the scale of 1.
So it would be
Let me.
2 meters 60.
Leave me show you because.
That's
How much?
4.
2.4.
Yes.
That makes 1 meter 20 to the springing.
Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. No, it's 4.4.
4.4. This is 2 meters. 2 meters 20. And the rise of this here, allow me, you have here the rise here.
It is 15 centimeters.
3 centimeters?
15 centimeters.
Let it be 20. علاء. good morning. You see, شوف يا علاء الباب 220 من العتبة.
من العتبة. الشرب بتاعنا العتبة.
You will give him, yes, الشرب بتاعك العتبة.
كده.
وبعدين تطلع 220 دغري.
ايوه.
بالنبي خليني بقى يا شوي اتكلم معاه علشان خاطر انا
سيب-
بتلخم.
سيب.
سيبوني خلوني ادي الاوامر انا ما عنديش وقت.
ايوه قول.
تطلع 220
ايوه.
وبعدين
ايوه.
تطلع عقد يعني
عقد مبسوط.
اسمه ايه مبسوط؟
نايم يعني.
نايم. هنا هو 20 سم
ارتفاعه.
ارتفاعه 20
معروف.
سم
معروف.
بس فدي
أدي خشبة
وهنا دي
جوه.
دغري وهنا دي دغري وهنا دي دغري.
ايوه. والشباكين دول زي بعض البابين دول
ما
ارتفاع.
عندناش وقت علشان خاطر نلخبط.
بقول لك البابين دول زي بعضيهم.
الباب لا الباب ده باب صغير.
ايوه على ده.
صغير عن ده.
الارتفاع يعني افضل.
الارتفاع انت تقدر تعمل هنا في مش باين هنا يعني مفيش
200.
قطاع يعملوا مترين علشان شوف يا علاء احنا هنا كده.
What happened to that doorway? Was that
Just a minute. You see, because this door comes where is the entrance? With the section with the entrance. Metamash. This here is a wall, but inside is a Byzantine dome. I would like to have a section with a Byzantine dome. هديلك يعني خليك معايا دلوقتي.
ايوه وياك.
احنا في الباب ده هو اللي انت بتسأل
ايوه
عليه.
معلش.
علشان شوف يا علاء دي الابوه اللي هتتعمل القبه اللي هتتعمل على هنا كده.
هنا دي.
هتبقى زي دي.
ايوه.
The vault, the Byzantine dome is the same here as there on the small Byzantine domes. The pendentive is here, and the door will come in the corner. You have here some layout here. So I wish if we had had the door. Would you kindly put me 2 meters rise here? 4 centimeters. Where? You might be, because I don't see with my spectacles. 4 centimeters. Very good. So we have to have Alana, we have to have this door is giving into the ablutionaries. It should not be the same because it is, something for ablutions, WCs and so on. You cannot have it exactly like that. So you see, so you have here it would be smallish, and you have what is the dimension of the width? How much wide it is?
1 meter. 1 meter.
Did you measure it? 1 meter. Yes. This you have to have between the swatch of the arch and the pendentive enough area, not this to come into this. So that's all. So I think that now 50 meters. علاء الدين
نعم هي هجيبها.
ده هيبقى ارتفاع
Elizabeth, could you explain where to put this plate, the stick, to make the Byzantine dome, and how high should it be with the connection with the moving stick?
It is because we have these days. I need a piece of paper.
هاتوا الطينة عشان تشتغلوا.
فين الطينة؟
القبة خلاص عاوزين الطينة
تيجي قدام معاك؟
خلاص.
تيجي قدام معاك؟
تأكدنا اللي شفناها امبارح.
Yes, ma'am.
كلمهم يا بيه.
I did need to talk to you some more about the plans that weren't exactly the rest of the work. Since I've been on,
Repeat. I don't hear what.
yeah, I needed to ask you some more questions about the
Please.
plans that
About
me
the-
and the work crew, we don't understand. The plans for the building.
The plan.
They need the plan. Of
No, we have the plans. I need to sit down and talk with you
Yes.
about the plans. There's a few things that our work crew that we don't understand, that we need to understand to
With
put up
great
the
pleasure.
building.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, with great pleasure.
Hassan.
Well, sorry. The two kinds of domes. The Byzantine dome is the sphere is the circumscribed circle. And you one who builds his dome on top of this would be the dome. And into say square here. And I cut the watermelon like that. 4 sides, it will create, we should have 4
But you see, I just picked up
lines like that. This would be vertical. And this is what we have cut off from each side. So the diameter of this is the half diagonal. But and we put here a stick, and this stick would give us the guide. It would to give us. It is the same big R.
Yes.
This would be the circle. This would be small R of the inscribed circle, but the outside circle. So this, as if this were cut off, removed, and we shall have now the guide would give me from the center the. And we shall have what they call the pendentives, because this would come out forcibly. You see, if we jump, you see, if this were to be
Right now he
circle
just
here,
got
the center.
distracted on
They have here.
some other.
This is the diagonal, and the center is here. So they go up, and they build the
They got a
process.
high reserve spot for this to sit out.
Until they come, it will draw here. It will draw this circle here, and another circle there.
Get it straight.
Until it comes to the end.
Otherwise, too
I
many
mean, when we
questions
come
comes
to the top, it will go until and smaller until it comes to fill up the whole. So this is what the four triangular, spherical triangles here are the pendentives. But the Sassanid dome.
Now, let me ask you just
Yes,
one question before you go.
Yes.
What is this?
Yes.
And the height of the wall?
The height of the wall, we have to decide on the height of the room. I mean, the space we are having from top, right, if we have here. That's why we have to draw first the top and then add to this if I want it to be 4 meters. We no need to calculate and go into intricate calculations. We draw it and then we come from here and say, as we said, the height of this from here is half the diagonal. And then if it were to be, let us say, I don't know how much is it on the drawing, and then we said that this is here. This is 1.85 meters. So we fix from the ground a post that goes 1.85, and then 1.85 plus big R, it will give me the total height. And then we build on. So we have to draw it from top down.
But there is no perfect relationship between this and this.
Between which?
Between this
Yes.
and this.
No, this is free. This is up. It can be built right on the ground or very high. So this is free. It is decided by the dimensions of the internal space that we are according to the design. So this is the Byzantine dome, but the dome that they are building inside here, the Sassanid dome, is different. The Sassanid dome is the dome on squinches, not on pendentives. The pendentives would be coming down, but the squinches would be going up. So that would change because the dome has to sit on a square, on an octagon. We have an octagon on which we can have the dome. So the dome on squinches is rising from the square to the octagon to the sphere. And the sphere is symbolizing sky. And the 8, the octagon, the number 8, is symbolic of the 8 that carry the throne of God. Because at the end of the world, they say that when everything will be, all the world, the universe will be finished. You know, they tell you that the proton comes to the neutron. Nobody says why. They say, but then they make once they come together, they attract the electron, and they make the atom. But the proton and the neutron would make the nucleus, and then the atom. and then the atoms coming together with producing the molecules. Number 8 is commanding this, and I mean the attraction of the combination to compose from the atomic weight, and it is commanded by number 8. It is at the beginning of creation, that means to say. And as I said, they never tell you why does the proton comes to the neutron. It is the will of God. And the pharaohs, they used to say this is the contracting force of Tum. Tum is a quality of God Ammon. Ammon, he is listening to.
She is. She's very interested.
And it is the verb to say, and it is by the order of God. And that's why I say that the biggest sin man has committed up to now was the fission of the atom. And we shall pay a very high price. I think that it is, I call it the lemming instinct. We are thinking about the overpopulation and the breaking the balance between man and nature and the geographical area that we are living on, and that is why I mean to say that, because in the past it was weapons and disease that brought back the balance, the ecological balance between the man and the environment and the geographical area. But now we have commanded disease, because the weapons in the past, the bow and arrow would kill one man. Now we have, one explosion can take out, 100 million. So we are replacing the one by the other, but now by the weapon. And I don't know, because when they produce weapons, they will never be staying like that, because unless all mankind revolted. Because when you menace one man to be murdered, one is put in jail, but when you menace 100 million, they are not put in jail. But it is for us, the youth, the youngsters, because this is the future of all our young people. But not to be, because you cannot do it in America alone, while the Russians are, extending on it. In order to be the youth in all over the world, to go against their rulers and their thing and stop this nonsense. Enfin, this was something, but that was to come, as I was explaining, the symbol in the mosque shoots you up. Is bidirectional, two-directional. One direction, horizontal towards Mecca, which you have it by the Qibla, and orientation as we pray in a row. The row has to be facing Mecca. And again, if you have, if you have a square, and you put here a dome in the middle, it will be static, horizontally, in the horizontal sense. And that's why if you have a square, a circle, they make some mosques circular and other mosques octagonal. And this non-directional. But if you have the same square and you put your dome here, then you would have the light eyes shooting here and there, and then you have expressed the direction towards Mecca, and you add the Qibla. You see, everything has got a symbol. It's not that haphazardly. That's why when the Islamic architects, Muslim architects, when they make you an octagonal mosque or it is chaos, because the circle represents chaos. You go round and round and round without knowing where you started, where you ended. And if it is octagonal, it is also similar. I mean, it's a little better, but still it is not correct because it's not directional. And this should not be put in the middle. It should be shifted. And this is, you will find it in all the old mosques. We have the mosque of Ibn Tulun, the area of the prayers. Let us say here, and this is open here, the courtyard. They never put it here. They put it, the dome, all this is flat roof, wooden, but here you have a Sassanid dome, because the Sassanid dome, as we said, symbolizes shooting up the octagon and the sphere. Again, we have another mosque. One of these mosques, you see, you have all the whole area is supported with Byzantine domes. It is like a ceiling, but the bay with the Qibla is a Sassanid dome. This is to give you, to differentiate all these Barkuk, the mosque of Barkuk in Cairo. In all mosques you'd find this. It cannot be a hazard. When something is repeated twice, it cannot be a hazard. There is an intention behind it. So the modern architect should never change the tradition, because it has a meaning, it has a symbol.
So you just use the Sassanid dome for the.
So
you just for the Qibla. Yeah. So you just use the Sassanid dome for the Qibla.
Yes, because you see, this is expressing by mass, by space. You express direction architecture, which is a feat. It is fantastic. Because if you bring it here, it will be static. And as we said, we have to have the upwards and the horizontal. The horizontal is expressed in the mosque by the rows of the people worshipping.
And the Byzantine dome.
And the biggest dome on the where you have the muazzin, the sheikh,
Right.
and there you have this direction, and everybody would be looking here and shooting up to Mecca. Because we have no sanctuary in the mosque. The prayers could be done anywhere in a clean place on the surface of the earth. In the Byzantine church, you have in the middle, on the contrary, the dome is in the middle, and the transepts here, etc. Because the Byzantine dome is a complete microcosm. You have the square in the middle. And the dome on top, this is earth, because you have earth, the four cardinal directions, and the dome, the sky. So it has got it is a microcosm with what do you call it? I mean, the sky contains the heavenly Jerusalem, and the whole internal space and the pendentives and the elements are receptacles for the paintings. I mean, the images of the saints and the angels in a hierarchized manner, and the whole leading up to Christ Pantocrator dominating the whole entire, I mean to say, what has been brought to my knowledge about your problem, because here you have to have the, I mean to say, the natural sources of energy, the solar energy and whatever, and wind, etc., for heating, but we have it for cooling. And both can work. But this has to be in the mind of the architect designer. I'm afraid we have to run now. Shukran. Shukran. Thanks to you.
Jamil should be there with the mud.
Is it not absolutely necessary to set them on 4 arches? Because they're the way I
put them on an arch in the wall and everything.
You can put them on a straight wall.
You can have on a straight wall 4 straight walls and you put them. The arch is a complication, but the simplest thing is to put them on 4 walls. And please, I am responsible. And my assistants, no, don't take any instructions from anybody.
So if you could just make one thing more clear for me, okay, over here.
Yes.
Podemos comprar algo para cocinar, aunque él dijo que no era necesario que lleváramos.
Vamos a llevar algo.
Vamos a llevar algo.
The squinch will come over this here, and the dome will come on top, because you will grow the squinch. The squinch will start from low down and go. I don't have
I understand.
You understand. Everything works automatically. Don't you worry.
Yes.
Well,
thank you very much. They notch it out. They put the bricks in like a kicker, and then they got it.
All right, so we're just bringing this straight up like we were doing.
Yeah.
2 meters, 1 meter 85.
This all goes straight up.
How far?
This all goes straight up to
the bottom of the doorway arch.
Even as a public arch.
Here.
yeah. It'll end somewhere.
Where is it?
Up there.
Yes.
But it goes straight up.
Okay, this one goes up 2 meters and then we leave the spring point.
Right.
Okay, and kick back to that point there.
Right.
Okay. All right. Where's the mud?
the world by love and construction, not by hatred and destruction, which is ruling the world now. And let love and construction come out from Mexico, Mexico City. I mean, not to say New Mexico or Old Mexico.
This is New Mexico.
This is the other is Old Mexico. I have been to Mexico.
But this is the only Mexico.
It is only politically that
things
it's
are
divided.
politically, it's an artificial
Yes.
frontier.
No, I think we are in great need of, because we have to move.
They'll be right back.
I think, I don't know.
That's true. That's the problem.
As if you were somebody to receive orders. No, he has to know exactly what he's doing with his hand and his inner feelings when he's manipulating the material. That would make him to receive this, to put in the spirituality into what he's building, and to have the building also. Because when it is in stone, you have the building, the superfluous, and essential garment to your architecture. So you are spiritualizing the stone, at the same time you are spiritualizing yourself. This is what we have to do, and not to treat the architect a professional, and then a craftsman, he builds what he orders you. No, he has to know why. And all the philosophy behind it. People say, oh, this is not, no, monsieur. You have to make understood why is this, why is that, when you are building. And respect. Believe me, the craftsman with the intelligence of his fingers surpasses the architect, the superficial architect with his drawing forms. What does he know about the materials? And handling the materials, why is this material, and putting this under the sky and with orientation, this and that, blending with the environment. Enfin, c'est le faire, as they say, get the move.
make it big?
How do I make it big? By pushing this little lever.
There?
Yeah. You want to see yourself?